Greetings, this is Michael W. Ford. It's been a while since I've posted a video or really had much interaction on social media, and it's regarding, or the reason for this is my mother, who's 86 years old, has been diagnosed roughly about 5 months ago with AML, or leukemia, and I've been in the process, my wife and I and family, of moving her from Florida to our home here in Houston, Texas, to undergo treatment for leukemia, to see if we can improve her or put it in remission, or see how long we can get with the quality of life. So that's been with hospital time and Luciferian Apotheca management work, etc., has really kept me really occupied. So I wanted to take some time and present a video really on a simple subject that I think a lot of people perhaps might overlook or might not fully understand. I hope this can kind of open those avenues. And that is the use of a talisman or a sigil or a wearable pendant, and kind of the magical origins going back through history to today's modern practical use. So I'd like to say that going back to Mesopotamia, through ancient Greek, Hellenistic, Greco-Roman, Imperial Roman period, Egyptian, Coptic, Gnostic, all of these different traditions present the use of talismans, and often containing images or what they call vocus magicae, which are kind of magical words of power, often nonsensical to someone just reading them, but if you understand syncretism or different aspects of magic and the lore, you kind of can figure it out pretty easily. Talismans represent a specific type of energy or an effect or a type of spiritual awareness you wish to have. In the ancient world, it was for protection, for money, for love, for attaining some type of power, closeness with a deity, a deific mask, a demon, to keep away demons. Well, in Luciferianism, talismans are used in a generic sense to focus specific types of energy towards a specific type of aim or goal, short or long term, that you may have. You can view this as a spiritual thing, a spiritual connection with a deity, demon, spirit, whatever you want to call it, or a specific type of energy, or atavism, something within your subconscious. It doesn't matter how you approach it, how your belief system works as a Luciferian. That's totally individual and unique and private to you. But what you have to do is find what works for you and apply it and do it. Something that I created, it's got to be over 7 years now, is a Lilith pendant. And if you notice, it's the shape of a coffin, representing the doors of Nox, or night, the subconscious, the realm of Lulu spirits, air, the astral plane. And on the back of this talisman, I have the Hebrew spelling of Lilith, and many of her names, one set from the Hebrew, calling the vampiric and demonic aspect of the queen of night spirits, the mother of vampires in the dreaming and astral sense. And wearing this as a connection with your emotional intuition, your predatory instinct, your the imagination as a kind of catalyst, as a springboard for reality as you know it. Not fantasy, but the first sparks of will, desire, belief. So Lilith has those aspects of Ishtar, Ereshkigal, Queen of the Underworld, and a vampiric and mother of demons, also Lamashtu. And you have here what can be used with this and connecting with this is your primal instinct, your calculation of using language as a tool, as being aware of your environment, thinking before you act, things like this. Being connected with your animalistic side, your carnal side, but also your spiritual side in terms of emotional influence, inspiration, the muse, if you will. Lilith is the fiery aspect of the adversary, the motivator, the spark that connects with Samael or Samael, the draconian masculine aspect. Those together beget the beast or Baphomet. And the words that this is utilized for, you recite them, you vibrate them, meditate upon them. Ardat Lili, Abatar Abaquar, Armofo Kads, Bahakshi, Odam, Kathrido Alio, Mitrota Ablunak, Shatrina Kali, Talkturti, Kirshla Lamashtu. These are about one set, but this evokes the ancient spiritual name of Lilith, and that can be used male, female, whatever your thing is. It doesn't matter. It's all about balance between those aspects. You have the Goetic talisman that we have at the Apotheca, Paimon. And Paimon is a Goetic demon of the West, a king who holds power over earthly considerations, what people call treasures or success. And the trap is not to get lost in materialism, but to enrich your spirituality through the journey and to accumulate what you desire and what you need, but not to be too connected to it. Mastery over the night side. You have Ashtaroth of the East, Astarte, the demon king of understanding, intuition, the one who brings forth Lucifer. One of the keys to my early initiatory workings, bringing forth my utterance of the Luciferian tradition as presented in my works. Ashtaroth is a guide, a motivator, both the morning and evening star. So a violent one, but also a lustful one, a gentle, but also fierce. You have the star, the sigil of Lucifer, as I first called it, from the 1513 or grimoire tradition of the Grimorium Verum. I wanted a simplistic sigil for Lucifer, and that part from the whole seal of Lucifer really worked in representing the morning, the bringer of dawn, the bringer of light, but also the fallen angel, the one who knows balance of darkness and light, who uses darkness to illuminate the light of creation or destruction. Talismans can often be simplistic objects that you impart power, energy into. With your will, desire, belief, your imagination, your private intensity and emotion and force of will connect towards paths to open up for those goals that you want. in life. The same with things such as rings, as the Sigil of Belial, with Baal, Lucifer, with lapis lazuli attributed to Venus. All of these things have deep meaning, but have an energy connection with our knowledge of symbols within esotericism. So Luciferianism embraces all these aspects. You have to, for instance, if you look in my books, Fallen Angels, Goetia of Shadows, Bible the Adversary, Sabeti, any of them, there are key points to formulating these in a way that's meaningful and impactful for you. Not just to supposedly conjure up a spirit from the floor, but to evoke that spirit, that energy, through you, connecting you with that talisman, which is a subconscious reminder and a cultivator of energy. I'll have more videos soon. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, spread it around. Visit the Luciferian Apotheca. I have several grimoires in the works, books. They will be concluded as my workings draw to an end and as time permits, but I have many things forthcoming. So thank you very much, and Banama Araman.